First question: do you think it's going to be a 3-0 for Ultra if he plays Fox?
Yep.
I'm
gonna just keep it a buck with you. Like, no shade to Omar. I think he's, but I think he's a pretty substantial step down from Evan. And Evan's a bit of a beast, and Ultra has made me question about whether or not Evan can still do it.
Yeah. So, and you know, Colorado and other Sheiks aside, like we've just seen such phenomenal play today from Ultra, and like even the doc was 3-2. So you know, Omar, I think Omar had a better chance against BZ just because of the character matchup, and this is to me this is a much harder draw. Starts in Dreamland, that's reasonably standard. A lot of Sheiks do like this stage. Okay, nice air dodge on. You know, Sheik doesn't have too many recovery options, so air dodge on is definitely one.
Oh, I love that slide off trade. The wave dash off back air trade on the rising air, that was clean.
Yeah. Wave dash off back air, like a really great option, and not when you see a lot against Sheik, because you know she can like poof and gain invincibility. But great call out right there of you know, attempt to fair. Also, we saw Ultra was able to wrap up the stock with just a stand-up shine. Really nice for Fox players that when legendarying Sheik, they can actually just do stand-up shine if they're too slow for stand-up up smash, just because wave shine. So it's very lenient, whereas other characters might have to have a little bit more urgency in the spot.
Wave that back to the center stage, and like we're seeing in the chat for Techno. The crouch cancel percent for forward tilt is imperative in this matchup. Once that tilt starts knocking down, a lot more options come up in.
And that percent is actually quite high. Do you know what it is? I don't, but I could guess.
It's like 38, I think, specifically.
Really? I would have guessed it's higher, but okay, well we'll see. Yeah, knowing CC percent, especially against Sheik, really important, because like Sheik is not a character that has many approach options that deal well with crouch cancel. You know, her forward tilt very crouch cancelable, her dash attack also crouch cancelable. So yeah, that's why you see Sheik scrap so much, right? It's her best punish and it's her best answer for crouch cancel. Okay, no jump right here. Oh, really big drop right there from Omar. Sometimes it's hard if somebody doesn't have a jump and you don't know if they have a jump. Sometimes you'll get like you'll mind game yourself about the recovery. Yeah, great side B right there. I felt like Trump was the one person who used to cover that one. All right, go ahead.
I just really like the movement that we're seeing from Ultra. Just not even allowing Omar to get any sort of counter punches outside of shield drop aerials and crouch cancel down. All of them, every time Ultra drops a combo, he's prepared to wave dash back, retake center, and then add a little dash in to see how Omar is going to respond to his stage.
Yeah, and you know I think that's somewhat similar to what we were saying against Andy Mexico, how Ultra was just doing a great job, like right there too. You know, little tight dash dance, just mixing up the timing, and then get the Sheik to whiff, and then you can come back in. So yeah, despite the fact that this Fox player clearly likes to hold W, he still isn't too stubborn about it. He knows when to fall back a little bit, when to take his time.
It's important to tap S every once in a while when you're.
And yeah, that out of corner play, right? Like he did just a tight dash dance to dash dance into his nair. You know, out of corner play is definitely something that separates the high level players from the mid level players, and we saw him have really good discretion there about when it could go in.
Yeah, I think something that's really imperative is you could crouch cancel like hard CC F tilt to like 110, 115. Something, it's a big number. It's a really big number. ASDI down, like out of dash or just like light crouch cancel, like ASDI down, will get broken at about 38 to 40%.
Right.
So obviously, if you're the only thing you're doing is holding down on the stick, it's a lot. But like, it's out of dash, yeah.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. You know, a lot of times people don't realize how high percent you can CC. I actually did just look it up while we were talking about it. So for the true CC, it seems 79% is the threshold percent there. So yeah, like well, a lot of times people talk about CC percent being like 30 or 40, but you know, when it comes to a lot of big moves in neutral, like Sheik forward tilt or Marth forward air, That's just like actually a really inaccurate percent, and it's actually much higher that most characters can CC until. And you know, Fox is on the later side too, so yeah. All right, Battlefield. You know, that's what we tend to always see. Sheik's counterpick. You know, this is one of the difficulties of this matchup that Sheik doesn't have as dominant counterpicks as Fox does in FD and Stadium. Battlefield's kind of the best she has. Oh, we got a kill there. But even then, it's not like Battlefield is a one-sided stage for Sheik.
Battlefield definitely just really solid for the accessibility of shield drop aerials. Being able to do it there and auto-canceling is very, very strong for Sheik specifically. And of course, the ledges make it a little more difficult for Fox to recover, and not too shabby for Sheik's recovery does not mitigate her recovery at all.
No. So we are seeing that Omar's having a hell of a time killing Ultra when he's off stage. And, you know, Eddie was also struggling a little bit, but I feel like Sheik is better equipped to do it. You know, Needle's much better than Fireball. Sheik's back air, like, incredibly good move, and Sheik below the stage also has more options. So Omar's definitely going to need to clean that up if he wants to have a chance to win this set.
Omar just not quite finding those edge cancels, those edge guard situations. But
it's straight down recovery though working again. By the way, we saw that on the Doc-Mate game or Doc set that worked every time. So still finding good mileage off that.
Oh, that attack out of the corner. Tech change.
Oh!
Knew he had the hit stun. Dynasty combo to go.
Yeah, I actually was questioning if he had the hit stun, so shout out to him for knowing. Oh, and I guess you don't need to kill them off stage if you just kill them over the top with that.
Oh, the needles.
Big drop.
The needles on the floor actually.
A little hit lag.
Fixing that, yeah.
Okay, and there he wouldn't have gotten fooled by the straight down angle as well. It just goes for a stand up. So really good job right there covering options.
That last stop situation good. We set up for a potential 3-0. Will Omar tie up the game count?
Oh, goes for a jab. Not what he needed. No punish on the dash attack. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're seeing Omar though definitely fighting back, right? This is like, you know, this is kind of Omar's game to lose right now, yeah.
Omar looking kind of clean with the little 1-2 piece conversions, but is that enough to seal away this game? And it just might be.
You know, I just had some
off top.
I had some deja vu right there. I do remember actually the last time I saw Acid and Eddie Mexico play, like before this tournament, he lost by side being to center and getting punished at the end. So yeah, I was saying at the end of last game that Ultra had really good discretion about like playing out of the corner. At the end, they're definitely seeming a little bit rushed or wishful.
Yeah, I think it's just it's a different little take on the matchup. Of course, as a mid tier. Has a little bit less options than Sheik does. I think Sheik's definitely the flavor of the month character as well. Flavor of the year, I guess. With of course the dominance that we've seen from Jamu.
Yeah, I gotta say though, I think people were being really foolish like a little bit before COVID with how much they were underrating Sheik. Felt kind of like Marth in like 2015 when like the Moon was like the second best Marth player. That just like, no, this character can do more. And then we had Zane. So really cool that Sheik is having a little renaissance too. Nice way of trying to into forward smash.
Acid definitely is making me very intrigued because his recognition for understanding when a combo won't extend is very quick. Oh my god.
That's a really hard one to get to so close to ledge. Yeah, also we saw recovery needles there from Omar. Really when you're off stage and your opponent's on stage, like if they're not choking, they can usually just turn around and grab ledge like Ultra did. So again, good to see that Ultra knows that. Definitely see Sheiks get away with that way too often. Again, not getting the fast roll ledge. It's gonna be a fat conversion probably.
Oh god.
Oh,
remix. Not forward air hits. He puts in world-star hip-hop
his way. Oh.
Well,
okay, nice smash it through.
Oh, just grab it.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, right now though, like it doesn't even seem like it matters that much if these punishes are hit cleanly, because it's just like Ultra is not struggling in any part of the onstage game.
Ultra has one neutral, probably close to 90% of the time.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Omar was grabbing air, like shield grabbing air so much there. But it does catch him with an up tilt. You know, Sheik's up tilt, one of her best moves for sure. And the meta has definitely moved towards her up tilting more and forward tilting less. So you gotta watch out for that. Hard to smash it.
Oh, charge on him. A little bit of extra damage there. A little bit of damage to go.
Yeah, it looked cool. It didn't seem like it had any combo potential though, so. Oh. And then again, third missed on that.
Ah, had the sweet spot, but lost the race.
Yeah, worked out. Little blessing in disguise there from the flood of the successful match. Okay, read. Oh.
The F smash for positioning. Like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he might just keep teching in place there, like to get maybe PM or be impatient, but. Okay, yeah. So now it's doable. You know, Omar is a little bit of a tech chase monster, so you got to be really careful, right? Give Sheik an inch, and she can make a mile out of it. Take a mile. Oh,
taking that
speed. Oh, yeah. Two telegraphed her with that fade back. That he was gonna recover the ledge. He didn't have to fade back there. You know, that's another thing that we've seen really push Sheik and like push up her stock in the meta is like the level of recovery mix-ups that we've seen some of these Sheik players like Jmook leverage. Haven't really seen that from Omar. Mostly the recovers that we've seen most be successful is just that straight down one.
And that's just such an unconventional Sheik recovery. It requires a little bit of practice and spacing to line that up properly, and it's definitely a more high risk, high reward recovery option.
And Sheik doesn't have quite as like good mix-ups against Fox anyway because of his wave shot and like F smash on stage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wow, really scrappy start to this game. They're just dancing. Okay. Oh, but Ultra comes out on top.
Turbo.
Could see better punishes on these up tilts from Ultra though. That's something that Omar is definitely having success with. Straight down. Straight.
Grab back air, yep.
Yeah, before he hit the platform, that was good. Get ledge, yeah, he does, but Omar just air dodges on stage. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like these run-up shields aren't really paying dividends from Omar. Ooh. It's putting a little standoff there and then just, you know, hits the back air.
Absolutely ate up that double jump.
Oh, cool dash. Oh, I wonder if he meant to jump. Okay, worked out.
Little shield drop there, looking pretty spicy, but
yeah,
immediately is in Ultra's clutches. 53. Can we see 64? A stop?
Oh, finally gets away with jumping on with forward and converts into a grab. But you know, I think he should probably just down throw because he hasn't gotten a gimp this whole time. And his tech chases have been somewhat successful. Oh. I don't know. This might be one of those times too where like the frantic pace that this Fox has been asserting can really make it hard for you to switch into your tech chase gear. You know, switch from neutral game to punish game mode. That might be like something that Omar is struggling with. Ooh, that's really good when you can do that. Because down smash is the reaction punish for no tech or tech in place. If you can subsequently object tech the down smash, that can just be such a powerful like counterplay to Sheik's you know, kills it off tech chase.
Yeah, Ultra trying to go for a crouch cancel grab there, but ends up being grabbed himself. Down a stock in a bit.
Oh,
Omar!
Oh, could have just taken ledge though, and that would have been the kill. Oh, still seeing Ultra actually struggle a little bit to find these like big hits. Like he's having some opportunities, but not quite capitalized. Oh, that's close.
I had to use the falling over for a little bit of extra.
Oh.
Couldn't just hit up on the C-stick.
Yeah, pretty predictable roll right there. Omar just completely ready. Oh, and there again. Okay, he reads the down recovery. So yeah, we're seeing Omar actually just like making more confident reads. And also like, I'd say playing neutral pretty cleanly right now. Okay, what's he got? Ooh, nice dash back out of crouch into grab.
This could be the game. Oh, covers the obstacle and takes it again. Ultra can't find a continuation hit. So difficult. Needs to win neutral.
Nice CC. Ooh, no punish on that double jump. Omar definitely could have gotten up there. And then, is that it? Oh, it is. And we both said 3-0. as wrong as you can be here at a game 5.
I mean, it could have been 3-0 the other way.
Yeah, I guess I immediately thought that was yes. I was thinking 5 versus 3 is the greatest disparity, but I suppose
fair enough.
6 games the other way is one other way to think about it. Is the possible swings.
All
right. So that said, he still has a really strong counter pick available to him, right? So which one does he still have? Is it
Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, he has Stadium still.
Or Yoshi's, I think he wants to go to. I'd go Stadium. I think Stadium is a juicy pick here because the FD match looked pretty dominant. Like just the lack of a top platform was so brutal to Omar for being able to escape from these situations.
Yeah, I still feel good if I were Ultra here. That said, that last game, it felt like was the weakest game we've seen out of him thus far, like in any of his Fox games.
Yes, I would definitely agree with you. He just wasn't making a lot of these conversions that he's. Now, it might have been FOD being kind of funky and weird, but I think it just looks a little uncomfortable. And I think now that he has a little more horizontal space to work with, make that dash dance game really count.
That said, look at him right there, still floundering a little bit. He rolled and he spot dodged, and he tried to jump out. There he spot dodged again, getting called out in the corner. Oh, so yeah, it does feel like the momentum has really been turning. And yeah, this kind of frantic pace that's been happening, a little bit of scrappiness, is resulting in him getting grabbed a lot, and Omar's punishing like better. Like on FD, it was so one-sided. Oh my god, that's 2 stocks already. But yeah, like on FD, we saw such good neutral and some pretty nasty punishes. Haven't seen that for 2 games now. It reads to jump out, immediately jumps back on. I think, yeah, our boy Ultra here needs to take a little bit of a breath. Maybe, shoot a couple lasers even. Oh, grab again.
Oh, gets eaten up by the down air. Oh, that hurts.
Spot dodges. Oh, side beats. Okay. So many flubs. Yeah, he
might be gassed out.
It's actually crazy how much worse he started playing in the last 2 games. I mean, shout out to Omar for, Sheiks can do that to you, right? They can get under your skin. They can ice you out. They can, like, steal your momentum from you. But, yeah, I feel like...
He's hitting that drill. He has to convert off.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He's not doing as... Oh, spares off ledge. He's not doing such a good job of, like, when he hung back and then caught the person coming in. There he did, though. See, that was, like, a very smart mix-up with the back of the platform.
I've seen crazier things.
I mean, if he goes into the mode that he played on FD, I think that actually could be a possible 4-stock comeback. He was playing so clean and confident. It felt like, yeah, it felt like that.
He's kind of moving right now.
Yeah, see, now he's falling back a little. And see, yeah, like mixing up his approach to timing much better right there. Again.
Wait a minute. Hold on just a minute, chat. Hold on just a minute.
It's kind of even to me now, to be honest. If I'm Omar, I'm the scared one. Like, I'm more scared being Omar than being AC on attack. That could have been so big.
Oh, wait, he's dead. He might. Oh, wait, that was so weird.
Okay. No, like, fade
back on that drill.
Okay, Omar's still moving okay now, though. No, you can tell he's putting himself in smart spots.
He's dead.
Extending with that dashing. Oh no, just rolls in. He needs to stop panicking.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there, Alex.
Oh, pokes up with the up air, gets away with it.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I do think that Ultra needs to play with a lot of
confidence. Oh, wait just a minute.
Yeah, I don't think he can slow down. I don't think he can slow down. Oh. Okay, still no. Okay, well, nice rally.
Impressive great rally, yeah.
If only he played that way for like, another 30 seconds of the like 5 minutes before that.
Yeah. If he had a stock and a half to work with,
yeah, instead of only 1 stock or the previous game. Yeah, it's a bit tragic, but you could tell on the penultimate stock there, he didn't like gas out, but his opponent was regaining a little bit of footing, finding some counterattacks, and still picking up on some of Ultra's like rolls and stuff and some platform interactions.
It's
That was
like
pretty insane.
that was the equivalent of like in Dragon Ball Z when like Goku's healing in like the time chamber or whatever. And like Vegeta and Krillin and Gohan are like fighting Frieza and getting their ass beat. And then like the power level rises in the distance. Like, oh shit, he woke up. He's here. He's on the way over the mountain.
That was